Good morning, everybody. Happy November 19th, 2018, the last couple of weeks of 2018, which is amazing. Let's get right to it. We're going to start off with, there's a lot going on this week. In the U.S., we are about to have Thanksgiving on Thursday. We also have Mercury is retrograde, and we also have a full moon coming late Thursday night, early Friday morning, which will be affecting everything. So we're going to start out with lemon is our essential oil of the week. Fabulous to smell, fabulous to put on your crown chakra for this week and also on your solar plexus, which is above your belly button. So lemon is a detoxifier, great for Thanksgiving, right? It's going to be great to put in your water during that time on Thanksgiving, but it also is about releasing guilt and confusion, helping you also to release some negative self-judgment. It brings more focus and clarity. And it brings more confidence. So it's a great one to be diffusing, especially during this week. That's why it's coming up. And it'll help us to detoxify. You can put it right over your liver as well. Okay, our gemstone of the week is citrine. This is one of a couple of citrines that I have. This is really one of my faves, and has been for a long time. Good morning, Charlotte. Hi. Hey, Sandra. Great to see you guys here. So citrine is helps to free the mind of limitations. It helps to bring in more creativity. It also brings in more abundance and really stops negativity from out of your aura or energetic sphere. So it's a great one to keep in your pocket, to bring around with you. It brings positivity, which is great, and it will stimulate a creative mind. So enjoy that, especially. Like I was saying, this week has a lot of different energy and energetic pulls coming in. And so to keep in a state of more positivity is really going to be helpful. Okay, so Mercury is retrograde. It went retrograde on Friday. I was flying to Canada on that day, or trying to. Mercury has to do with communications, and is the ruler of communications and travel, and so many times what can happen is that there's like disturbance and challenge in those two areas. So my flight got canceled. So that rarely happens to me. Extremely rare. And I just thought, wow, here we go, right? Coming in with a bang for sure. But that's typical. And again, you can, as I'm sitting in the airport, feeling the energy around me of people being really angry and upset, those are those moments in time where you get to make a choice as to how you're going to handle things. So this, Mercury retrograde for me came on strongly, and possibly for everyone else. Like we talked about, it was coming out of Venus retrograde. So there is a continued focus on relationships, mostly with yourself. But this really is a time where you're going to feel the slowdown. You're going to feel this kind of slowdown in your field and in your energy, and that can feel frustrating, or you can allow it and know that you're going over old ground. You are being shown different things. You're possibly being triggered about things from your past. So it's a perfect moment, though, to have some more awareness. And during this slowdown, you can also view it as a time for reflection and a time to inhale. You see my lovely shirt? Inhale and breathe out when things come up and when you're triggered. It is a moment to look at some of these old triggers and see, why haven't I healed from those yet? Maybe I need to put some more effort or understanding, compassion into healing those parts of myself. You're going to be possibly looking at these traumas or memories or experiences with different eyes, because you have shifted and moved and transformed and evolved over this year and over this past month. And, and so you have an opportunity to look at things in a different way. The slowdown is helpful to actually see things from a different point of view. So just enjoy that, really. Hey, Em. Hi, sweetie. Ooh, so fun. Okay, so this particular Mercury retrograde, our upper chakras, crown, third eye, and throat are really going to be a little more heightened and activated. So just be aware of that as well. Perfect time for some more self-care. And Thanksgiving week in the US is usually not a time that we think about self-care. We think about giving, doing for others, and lots of external stuff going on with family getting together. So just be aware that the energy is actually pulling you in an opposite direction. It's going to be pulling you into a more inward place and space. And so drink a lot of water. Be aware of also your own energy, and maybe choose to be the one who comes into a room with the calm energy. And yeah, what would that look like if you were calm? What would it look like if I was calm when I came into my Thanksgiving festivities this week? I don't know. People might be worried as to where the real Mara is, but we'll see. We'll see what I can do. So also really feel into how you are showing up energetically and in terms of communications with others. As we get triggered, how are you communicating with compassion, with love, coming from your heart center, or are you freaking out? So the full moon is on Thursday, really Thursday night, Friday morning early, but Thursday we're going to be feeling the effects of it all. And this full moon is bringing a lot of, a boost of energy, but it's going to bring up some tension, frustration, possibly some bitterness. This is what I've been reading and kind of feeling into for these past couple of days. So know that you could be prone to some mood swings. It's in Gemini, this full moon, and or there's a Gemini portion of it that we're being affected by that sign. So Geminis, there's some extremeness to mood swings, and like I said, anger, frustration. Make sure you move your body, move this energy through it. Take walks. This is like a great, great week to take walks, to let your energy out, so that it doesn't get stuck, and some of this anger and resentment, bitterness that is going to come up when you're with your family as well, possibly, that you don't wind up blowing your stack. It's not pretty. Okay, so careful of losing your temper. So some oils to use during this week, especially around Thanksgiving. What came in very strongly is frankincense, which will nurture and love you and remind you of your truth. Also, lemongrass will help to clean and clear the energy. Melaleuca, which is tea tree oil, will be great for boundaries. And Siberian fir is helps with generational healing, which again, during this week of Thanksgiving in the States really comes up. And then wintergreen is the other one that came in very strongly, which is the oil of surrender. And just being in a place of surrender and a place of nurture will really serve you this week. Okay, our cards. Mirror is the first one. So, who or what is triggering you? Right, like that's the card I pulled. Honestly, we are being reminded, hey, Pam, great to see you. Great to see you this weekend. So what's triggering you? When we're reminded of unhealed experiences, we become triggered. So again, Thanksgiving, family, or not being with your family and feeling the loss of that, or having certain people not at your celebrations. All of these things are bringing up, really bringing up old traumas and memories. So what are you being shown, and where is your own opportunity to heal in these areas? So that's a really powerful one. Next card that I got for all of us is Release the Dark Wound. Can you believe that? Release the dark wound and let love live. So yeah, let go of perfectionism. I know, Pam, isn't that hilarious? Yeah, these cards that came up today are like beyond perfection for the week that we have in front. So in terms of releasing the dark wound, let go of perfectionism, let yourself breathe and live and love abundantly. Also let go of criticism, self-judgment, shame, and fear, which is so easy to come up during this week where we're reminded of so much. And Mercury retrograde is enhancing that. And then the full moon is enhancing that. So if it wasn't enough already that we were all going to be getting together with family or thinking about getting together with family, the loss, the grief, the experiences, the reminders of what's coming up. Hey, Caitlin. So just be really soft on yourself and compassionate and loving, and release and let go of this idea of perfectionism and self-judgment and criticism. Okay, next card up. Monkey, monkey, monkey. So adjust and adapt to your circumstances like a monkey swinging through the trees. And be willing to shift, see things from a new perspective. Think about a monkey swinging through the trees. That's really what is, they're constantly adapting, shifting, changing. And that might be how you're feeling this week. And so, but monkeys are having fun when they're doing that. Is there a way for you to bring in the fun, the joy, the bliss, the pleasure in all of these shifts and jumping around? Stay and remain soft and compassionate and coming from your heart. Okay, last card of our week is, what can I experience more fully? So, what a great pathway through this week. What can I experience more fully? And so for me, what this really meant was, when you feel these jagged edges of everything and all the influences I've just spoken about, be soft and compassionate with yourself. When you feel yourself swinging, possibly from the trees, or mood swinging from the trees, take a break, take a walk, take a breath, go outside, change your air, put some oils on. Seriously, I'm going to be diffusing like a mad woman at my mama's all week. So keep doing things to help yourself shift and move. Don't drink too much. Don't eat too much. Try and be in a place of moderation so that you will feel, how can you experience things more fully does not mean hiding or checking out, checking out by not really being present, either with substances or with the TV or with your devices, computer, phone. The more present you can be, the more that you'll move through this week easily and more powerfully. When you need a breather, become more present instead of more absent. Woo! All right. Love you guys. Awesome to be together in this moment. Have a beautiful, beautiful week. Huge shout out to all my Canadian amazing team and friends and colleagues, and I had such a beautiful weekend with you guys. And so I really, really appreciate all of you, and am super grateful for what we've created and continue to create. Have a beautiful, beautiful week, and I will see you next week. Bye.